In this Blender tutorial, we're gonna make this palm tree and the land and some plants and the rocks. Okay, so let's get started. Press A to select them all, X, delete, Shift A, we need a mesh called cylinder, and open up this tab and press 12 vertices. Once it's done, press 3 to go to side view. Now let's go to object mode. Now switch to face select mode and select this face and G Z axis, move it up, something like this. Seeing it's okay. And as to scale it, because I want this top part look smaller, and let's select the bottom part. Look, let's make it a little bit bigger. Now switch to edge select mode and press Ctrl R to give it loop cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is okay, and let's move it up a bit, something like this. Now, and Ctrl B to bevel it. Okay, something like this. And now next thing, just select these parts by holding Alt Shift. Okay, just okay, not this one, this one. Select them all but the bottom, this part. Now now as to scale. Okay, it's scaling to the point, origin point, so we don't need that. Just before that, just go here and select change it to individual origins. So when we scale it now, it all the individual objects scale it. Okay, that looks nice. Now G to Z axis, move it up a bit. I want you to move it up a bit so we get this look. Now let's go to object mode and let's give it bevel modifier. Go here and select bevel. Let's increase the segments to 3 and amount 0.03 also, and just give it auto shade smooth. Okay, I think I'm gonna decrease the segments. All right, let's give auto shade smooth or just the shade smooth, because I don't like this part because we can't see it quite well, right? So let's go to object mode and select only these parts. Okay, G to move it up a bit. Okay, now let's go to object mode. Now that looks nice. Okay, just select it, just change the bevel modifier. And now next thing, I want to bend this to this side. To do that, we have another modifier. Let's go to deform, and it's called, where is that, simple deform. Okay, and we have 4 options. We need the bend option. Okay, that looks nice. It got angle 45 degree, but let's give, okay, 45 is okay. Now next thing, we need the leaves. To do that, we need another mesh. Let's press 7, Shift A and plane, and let's move it to the side, and let's go to edit mode and switch. Okay, and Ctrl R to give it 1 loop cut here, Ctrl R to give it 3 loop cuts here. And next thing, let's switch to vertex mode and select this and move it to the Y axis, and select this, move it to the X axis, the same G, X, and select this G, Y axis. Okay, and select this S to scale it You see, I can't scale it now because we change it the origin point. Okay, just change it to median point. Now if I press S to scale, now I can change it. Just select it and move it up. GG, move it. And this one also, move it up. So we get this leaf. Okay, next thing, select them all by pressing A, E to extrude out. Okay, that looks nice. Now, next thing, I want to give it subdivision modifier. Just go there and division modifier. Let's increase the segments. Okay, that looks nice. And let's go to top view by pressing 7. And let's go to edit mode. And I want to select these parts and Ctrl B to bevel it, and scroll your mouse a bit so we can get this how do you call it, edge, and select these edges, and let's go closer and G to move it down. Okay, so we get this shape, and let's give it auto shade smooth. Okay, now that looks nice. And let's go to edit mode. I want to bend this. To do that, let's go press 3 and let's change it to vertex mode. Select this part and turn on the proportional editing and press G to move it. Okay, as you can see, it's only selected the one part. Okay, let's cancel it. To select the both part, just turn on the X-ray mode also and select it again and press G. And now we got the both sides. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, and let's select these two also. G to move it up. Like this. And now our leaves looks nice. Let's go to edit mode, object mode. Oh, just turn off the X-ray mode to see our leaves better. Now our origin point is here. To move it, just go to edit mode, select them all, press 3 and G to move it here, and just turn off the proportion editing mode also and go to object mode. Now let's duplicate it. Just press D to and R to rotate, S to scale it, Shift D, R to rotate, Shift D, R to rotate, S to scale. Just select them, Ctrl G to join, and press 7 to go to top view, and just move it right here, and G to move it up, and rotate it to this side. Alright, that looks nice. Now, next thing, we're gonna create some ground here. To do that, we need a new mesh, Shift A, cube, and S to scale it up a bit, and S to scale it down, and move it down. Seeing that looks nice. Now just press Ctrl A to apply the scale, and let's go to edit mode. We have to give some loop cuts. Okay. Control R and think that looks nice, and Control R. That looks nice. Now switch to vertex mode and select one of these vertices and turn on the proportional editing, and again G, and grab it and move it up a bit, and select this and this part also a bit. Okay, that looks solid. Select this part. Okay, that looks nice. Now go to object mode, just give them shade smooth. Okay, now let's make leaves and rock also. I have some trick, just select this and go to edit mode. We can take one of these parts. As you know, if you want to select one of this joint part, just press L, so it will select it, and Shift D, we have to duplicate it and press P to separate. Okay, now we got the separate object, and just move it down here, S to scale it, and R to rotate. Let's rotate it something like this, and press 7 to go to top view, Shift D to duplicate and move it, scale it down, Shift D, R to rotate. Now our leaves is ready. Let's just select them two and scale it down a bit so we can get these two different ones. Select them and Ctrl J to join. Select them, Ctrl J to join it, and let's place them somewhere here. Just rotate it to the z-axis. Okay, and to this one, let's place it right here. Nice. And let's create our rock also. To do that, we need new mesh. Let's take the cube and give it subdivision surface modifier, and let's move it somewhere here, S to scale it down, and just press auto shade smooth. Oh, also just change the level viewport to 2. Okay, now we can go to edit mode and select one of these parts and move it. So we still have this professional editing turned on, just turn it off, and now let's work on this. If you want, let's give 2 loop cuts also so we can have more control. Oh, rock, just move them till you get this rock form. Okay, I think that looks nice. That looks a rock. Let's go to object mode and scale it down, and S to scale it to some y-axis, and let's go to edit mode, select this part and move it down because I don't like this one, somewhere here, and also this. Okay, now go to object mode and press 7 and move it somewhere here and move it down. Okay, that looks nice. And just Shift D to duplicate and move it here next to this leaf, and let's change the rotation and the size to give it different look. Just move it down here. Okay, And now next, let's give a camera by pressing 3, Shift A, select the camera, press 7 to go to top view, and let's move it. So we are here, and press 0 to go to camera view. Let's change here some resolutions, 1200 to 1200, and just press N to open up desktop and go to view and check this camera to view and press N to close it. And now if you move your you can move it your camera, so like this. Okay, now let's go to the shading viewport. Now it's all dark, we need to give a lighting, Shift A, light, area light, Shift D, Z-axis, move it to Z-axis. Let's go to here and scale it up. Now let's give some changes to its power. Just go here and type 1200, okay, maybe 1600. That looks nice, but it's still, let's give it 20. Okay, 20 looks good. Press 7, Shift D to duplicate them to different places. Okay, now press 7. Okay, press 0 to go to camera view. Now I want to give it a background, Shift A, mesh, plane, R to rotate to X, Y axis to 90 degree, G to move it to X axis, and S to scale it up. Okay, that looks nice. And just press 0 to go to camera view. I think this is too little, just S to scale it up. Okay, that looks nice. Now let's give them color materials. Okay, just let's start with the leaves. Okay, just select the leaf, go to material properties and press new, and let's give them this green color. Okay, just select these leaves also and change their color. Just here we can use the same materials and just select this and give new color. Let's give it brownish, lighter brownish color. Okay, and to the land ground, let's give it something light goldish color, something like this. Okay, that looks nice. And the rock, let's select the rock, let's go closer and give it, just go here and just turn it down so it gives this gray color, and select this one, this rock also, and select the same material. Okay, now that looks nice. And press 0 to go to camera view. And also we have to give a background color to our background. Okay, just press new and select this blue color. Okay, that looks nice. So now I want to give it a little bit lines. You can see we can't see it, so press Shift A, grease pencil, and select this scene line art. Okay, you see it's a bit too dark. Just select line art here and change the opacity down and increase the thickness down. Okay, that looks nice, but still not good. Just select it again and open up this edge and just uncheck this part. Okay, now that looks nice. Okay, just turn it off, this one, so we can see it better. And if we press F12 to render it, you see, we got this nice render. So that's it guys, I hope you learned something new, and if you like this video, just please subscribe to me and comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.